Hi, welcome to F&M Tarot. My name's Venna. Today I'll be reading for Gemini. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. So Gemini, first card we have is the Knight of Swords. And what I'm getting for the Knight of Swords is, so some of you have overcome like a major obstacle. It was a conflict that affected you for quite a while or for most of your life. And you finally the conflict has long passed, but you finally healed the emotional aspect of it, and now you're taking action to work towards healing yourself and many ways moving forward with your life, and that's to be commendable. Anyone who can look at the situation, heal from it, grow from it, and start taking action to rebuild their life, it's hard work, and you deserve a big pat on the back and a hug for doing such a thing. However, what the Knight of Swords is saying is that it's whilst you've overcome this and you're taking action and you're seeing life from a different perspective, because when you look at things where you become the victim or someone that gets affected by someone who bullies someone, is that you've for the longest time you felt like helpless and defenseless, and this is not the nicest feeling. Like anyone who bullies another and hurts another, because the bully is more is stronger and more powerful and is picking someone weaker, deserves whatever punishment they get from the universe. But when you felt defenseless for the longest time, you feel like this is never going to end. You're always going to be this way. But all of a sudden, when things change and not only have things stopped and you've healed, but then all of a sudden when you feel empowered, it's a whole different feeling. You've never experienced this before, where you felt actually empowered with your words, with your actions, with your thoughts. It's a whole new ball game essentially. And what can happen as well is that because for the longest period you've sort of been held down, held back, or you haven't pursued things, it feels like there's this sense of urgency to really get cracking and to really just rush, work hard, burn candles at both ends to get things done. And what the universe is saying is that to just slow down. Like, it's good that you have enthusiasm and you really want to, live your life and be happy again. However, it has to be done in a harmonious and in a way that flows, because if you push too hard and go for too long, eventually you'll get undone. So you'll burn out, you might run into new conflicts, or things may get delayed because we're trying to force something that isn't probably ready for you just yet, but you have to do the work to prepare for it. But we also have to be patient because we all want things now. So it's simply a matter of, obviously, do what you need to do, but it's just being a little bit more patient with the process and not rushing and hoping a result comes tomorrow. The result will come. It could be next week, next month, or later this year, which probably isn't news to your ears if it's later this year. However, everything works on divine timing, and we have to respect that. And what's meant for you will always come to you, regardless. So, it's just a matter of realizing that, yes, these things you were held back. However, we just got to be a bit more patient with ourselves and not rush, because when you rush and you want things done, as well as on the people aspect, because Swords deals with conflict communication, we could perhaps become inadvertently some aspects of take on things from the people that mistreated us. We might take on their aspects. So if you're rushing to get things done, you could be rude to the person at the checkout, or You may cut someone else off on the road, or you might abuse someone, and because they got in your way while you were doing something, and they had no intention. They're just going about their business. It's just that you cross paths at that exact moment. You're on a mission, and they're just going about their day. Like, it's just, yeah, it's just also a cautionary tale of just slowing down, and we perhaps don't pick up things. It's a cautionary tale of just not rushing, because when we're rushing, we're not ourselves, and we're not grounded, and therefore we might do and say things that aren't us. So it's just a reminder on that front. Then we have the Two of Swords. Sorry. Then we have the Two of Wands. So with the Two of Wands, what I'm getting is that you're looking out into the world thinking, what's next? So this is a job. You're thinking about whether you take this new position at a new company. It's higher salary, but it's also a new environment, and you're not sure whether you're going to fit in with that group, or is it a right fit for you in the long term? Because where you are now, you've been there a while, you're comfortable, everyone knows you, but you feel like you need a challenge to grow. That could be one thing. Could also be a relationship as well. You're wondering if this person is being genuine, or are they just playing the field to see what they like or don't like. Whereas you have one expectation, they might have another, but you just don't know what they're thinking. What the universe is saying is that in regards to if you should you take this position, you just definitely try this, because if you sit there and think about it. So what the universe is saying is, like, you're not someone that takes half measures. Like, you calculate all your risks and all your actions before you take a step forward. And so this job you're thinking about, you've definitely thought about it, and it's definitely something if you're wanting some confirmation, it's definitely worth pursuing, because you've done the analysis and there is no negatives to it. Like, it's not like the company's going to collapse tomorrow, or you could be out of a job. It's definitely worth pursuing, because there's lots of opportunities here for you to learn and grow, and perhaps network and meet other people for better positions. Because you don't know who you're going to meet along the way, and who knows who, as the old saying goes, not what you know, it's who you know. So I feel like, if this is something you're considering, pursuing the opportunity is going to, saying to go pursue this opportunity is going to put your mind more at ease, and put you more back in line with yourself. You instead of stressing about what to do, and therefore, you're more likely to just go about things.